Okay, so as most of you guys should know, that Global Grand Cross will be coming out probably in a couple more days. Whenever this video is uploaded, Grand Cross should be coming out in a couple of days. But what I want to talk about real quick is going to be one of the hardest battles that you guys will have to go through. And if you guys didn't watch my full guide video that I posted, I think yesterday or a couple days ago, you guys need to check that out if you want the full guide on what to do for Global and how to go about the story mode, as well as the game itself to get better, as well as become the best player that you possibly can. But the main thing we're going to talk about right now, for example, is going to be the hardest battle. So when you get in story mode, after a while, when you get closer to like the end of the story at the beginning of the game, because the story, they add on chapters of course, but when you get to the end of it, you're gonna fight Hendrickson. So when you do fight Hendrickson, you're gonna actually have to be very careful with this, because he is super hard. There's 3 versions of Hendrickson: blue, green, and red. So you will have to go through all those phases. The blue one is the last one. I would personally say the hardest one should be the green one. If I remember correctly, I think I easily beat the red and blue one. I don't remember. It's been a while, honestly, but we're basically gonna make this video because of this. So if you guys need to reference this video on how to beat blue Hendrickson, green Hendrickson, or red Hendrickson, we're gonna actually do that separately. I'm gonna make all 3 videos separately just so you guys can understand what to do in this. Okay, post skills editing the video, I kind of did lie during the actual part right here when I did say that we're gonna do 3 separate videos for this. I kind of just put it all into one video so you guys did understand. So of course, just reference to this video again when you guys do need help for each of the Hendrickson battles. But let's get back to the video. But we're gonna be doing the blue one today. Now this is one thing you guys need to know. If you guys didn't watch my video before of the full guide, this is the unit you guys do want to have: green Meliodas. He is a unit that you literally get from the first ever banner you summon on. So when I say that you guys should be re-rolling for this unit, you need to re-roll. Like, this is actually one of my most favorite characters in the game till this day, no matter what. So I've literally said every single video when he came out, when this game came out, like, he is my favorite unit. He's going to be one of the best units for me. So his full counter is the main thing you're gonna have to worry about. When you get level 3 full star, this is where you're gonna have to worry about it, and once you get to that, you should be good. So this is the team I'm running. We're gonna actually just go ahead and get into it while I talk about this. You saw Bon and you saw Alioni. So the 2 reasons why I'm bringing these 2 units is because, one, Alioni is a unit you get from summoning, and he is a rare unit. So that's a good thing to know, because a rare unit like this is super good for Meliodas, because it gives 10% boost to Meliodas attacks basically. This Bon is really good because, as you can see on the top, these 2 little thingies, like little lights, whatever you want to call them, those are ultimate gauges. So those gauges, he has 2 currently. We don't want him to get his full gauge. So the thing you want to do is use this card right here of Bonds. It takes away one of his ult gauges. You want to do that, but not right now. Wait until he gets closer to his ult and then use it. For now, we're gonna get rid of cards from, for example, from Meliodas, because we want to get Meliodas' 3 stars up. Now the thing is, it will be hard at the beginning of the game because, one, I do have pretty decent gear on this. So gear is a really important thing you guys need to look at. If you guys watched my video, like I said in the full guide, I do talk about how I hit my table. I do talk about gear on there, but I will go in depth if you guys really do need the help, which I'm pretty sure you guys will. So I will go in depth with that. But you can see right here, he is about to ult us. You don't want him ulting us. So we're going to use Meliodas. Well, we're going to do Meliodas first so he can do some damage. We're going to do Bond right here second. And then for now, we're going to just move cards because we don't have anything other than, you know, Meliodas and Alioni cards. So as you can see, Meliodas does a pretty good amount of damage because, one, he's getting the boost from Alioni. And then 2, he is also pretty good with gear. He's not the craziest with gear right now because I try to make it even. Realistically, I try to make it as even as possible. But we'll do this again. We'll do that, and then let's do this. So 3 star. We'll see how this goes. So we're taking away ult gauges because we don't want him to ult. So you can see, and then we have to just wait for Alioni to do some kind of damage. So now we're going to actually get into a 3 star full counter. Now this is what you guys want. So as long as he doesn't ult you, you should be good. And as long as he doesn't kill us, we should be good. So the good thing about this right here is, 1, I can do some pretty decent damage with Meliodas. 2, actually, let me just be cautious here. Let's do that. Let's do the 3-star. I guess it didn't matter, but then we'll do 1-star of Bond because it's gonna take away the ult gauge, so we aren't gonna get ulted. And of course, Meliodas is super good. He does a lot of damage. That's what I'm telling you. He's really good, of course, against a blue unit, which is perfect. Now he's going to attack us. He attacked Bond. He should attack everyone though, so he's not attacking everyone. So he's probably not gonna. Okay, so realistically, this could go either way. It depends on how this goes, but 3-star full counter you definitely want to do. We're gonna actually use the 1-star from Bond ult with Meliodas, and then we're gonna actually do a defense with Bond because we don't want Bond dying just in case. But an ult right here could pretty much do a lot of damage too. But 51,000 is not bad. But as you can see, his health is literally almost done. All he has to do is attack Meliodas or just attack everyone. So right here, boom, he's gonna attack everyone. Meliodas is gonna do his full counter. Just keeps on racking up. Boom, 132,000 attack. That's what, literally, this guy is insane. You will understand when you guys get to this point in the game, this Meliodas is literally going to be one of the best units to have for this part. Like, literally, easily the best unit for this part. Now, there is, of course, red and green as well versions of him on Hendrickson, so you do need to know that you will have to face him again and over again. So honestly, I feel like we should just show him off now anyway. So this should be the green one. Let's actually just jump into this one and see how this goes. I think I need to bring someone else as well. I think it's supposed it's supposed to be Elizabeth too. Let's just bring an Elizabeth just in case. So we're gonna do this team. We do have a really high CP. Now don't expect that CP to be as high as how mine is currently. That's just something to like note, that CP will matter in this as well because you want to go first. So it's the same thing, same setup. So what you want to do first is, of course, attack as much as possible with Meliodas and try to get as much defense out from Alioni or Bond. Because one thing to note is that if you, okay, look, 53,000 from Meliodas. So one good thing about Alioni is that he is a taunt unit basically as well. So he will focus on getting attacked more whenever he has that defense part up. So he will focus on him. But if he does his ult, or if he does his attack all like that, you have to be careful. So the good thing we're here to do is that you can use 2-star Meliodas, 1-star Meliodas, and then what you want to do is to do a 1-star Bond so you can get rid of an ult gauge. As long as you can get rid of ult gauges, you won't get ulted. You don't want that happening. But Meliodas is one unit you want to put a lot of time and effort into because he can get a lot of damage out and he will do a lot of, well, I guess his ult is going to do a lot of damage right here too. So we'll see right here, boom, we'll do that and then we'll do a 1-star Bond again so we don't get ulted. But we can do our ult right here as well. 58,000 and look how much health he has left. Like, he is literally almost done and he's not going to ult at all either. So we're good to go from that. And realistically, at this time, like at this point, if you're about to die, right, what I would really recommend is just using a 2-star Meliodas, because at this point you should be able to beat him. Oop, I clicked something. At this point you should be able to beat him. Like, you should not have any issues after, even if 2-star counter goes through. Like, it should still do a lot of damage. Right here, look at this, 15 double up, 69,000, and you beat the red, or not red, you beat the green Hendrickson. So it's not hard. It literally is not hard. You just have to have a good Meliodas. It doesn't even matter. He doesn't even have to be like level 65 or 70 or anything. Regardless, he caps at 60 when you start at the beginning of the game. So you need to know that, like, he is one of the units you for sure want to work on. Now, if I remember correctly, I think this is the one. Alright, so I think the red one was actually the hardest one just because, yeah, I think it was the red one. Yeah, I think it is the red one. Because, of course, we have disadvantage. Yeah, it is the red one. This was actually super hard. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure it was the red one. So, same exact thing. So, you want to make sure that you can get attacks from Meliodas, as well as you want to make sure Bond is keeping his 1-star attack, just because you don't want him to ult you. But you do want to do as much damage possible before you can get a 3-star 3-star full counter. Now, you could have to keep on resetting this over and over again until you beat this basically. But for as long as you can get a 3-star, you should be good to go. So for now, I have a 2-star. But the good thing about this right now is that we can ult again. Oh, not ults again. We can do this. We'll do that. And we'll move cards for now because you still want to get ults out as fast as possible. But it can take some time for your cards to like gather up. And it's all about like luck. So right here, he's going to attack us all. And we have to be careful. So you have to be super careful with this. So when you do this, you want to do Meliodas' attack. Then you want to do an ult from Alioni. So you're going to do Meliodas' attack, Alioni, and then we're going to do a 2-star right here. Now, if we get lucky, then we will have to do a 2. If we don't get lucky, we have to do a 2-star from Meliodas. If we get 3-star, hopefully we do, then we should be good. If not, just use your 2-star Meliodas card and hope for the best with this. If you don't get lucky, then honestly you just have to keep on retrying because the red one is the hardest one. Like boom, he's gonna take us out really soon. So what you want to do now is to do 1-star of that, 2-star of that, and then you kind of want to ult. So this is where it's gonna be all RNG based. If you're gonna get lucky, then you will get lucky. If not, then you will just have to restart. So he won't ult us right here because you know he's stunned, so that's good. So we can take out that and we'll do that. And what we want to do, if we want to being serious, all right, let's do that. The reason why is because you want to make sure that Alioni is the one who gets attacked for a second, because you can still get health back up just in case, because if the round keeps on going, you should get health back. If he attacks all, it could possibly finish him right here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000, super close. But look, sometimes this can happen. So do not worry. You still have some kind of health. Okay, what you want to do is do that that ult. You want to do a 2-star from Alioni, and then you want to do, honestly, at this point of the part, like at this point, you might as well just do a 2-star Meliodas and hope for the best. If this doesn't kill him like it did, perfect. So 32,000 at that much health that he had left, 32,000 is easy to like go with it. So if you work on Meliodas, Bond, and if you have Alioni, you will pull him. You will literally pull him all the time. You will easily beat all 3 HENDRICKSONS in a row. Like, you will not have any issues. But this was one of the hardest things in the game at the time, until people realized, like, oh yeah, Green Meliodas is the boy. Green Meliodas is literally the best unit for this. So like I said, you guys want to be like really good in story mode and not have to worry about anything, level this man up to 60, get him 6 stars, right? And honestly, just make sure you have pretty decent gear. I put this gear, right, just so you guys can have a better understanding of what gear would look like when you guys do play the game. So you're gonna see that this is attack gear on the top right and top lefts, attack gear. Middles are defense gear, and the bottom is HP gear. So you can see this is a terrible roll for HP. So when you see substats like this, the bottom one that you see HP 3.1% is what you're looking for. The other two are just random rerolls, and I could work on it, but I'm not gonna. But this right here, this is attack reroll, 8.6%. You want this to be high. So the more you have it, the better the units will be because of gear. So like I said, this is literally how the gear will look like when you start off the game, and this is what literally Green Meliodas just did for all 3 of the HENDRICKSONS. So basically that's what it is. If you guys do need more help, let me know in the comments below. Go ahead and make sure to follow me at DBZSkills on Twitter. Tweet at me if you guys need any help for global. If you guys need anything from there, let me know there. If you guys need to see more of these videos, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if you guys did enjoy for this, and of course subscribe to the channel because it's brand new. And if you guys want to see more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, of course stick around and hit that bell button to get notified for all of my videos. But literally that's it. The boy Meliodas is literally the GOAT. That is it.